Coming up next on Tara Kelly Day in the Life.
Starting your in-body test.
Total Health and Fitness is a 12-week program that I'm doing. It's like a whole new lifestyle almost, it feels like, for me.
Do you want me to make you taller? You want me to change your bone structure?
Yes, please. I don't know why anybody would choose to do like a fad diet or something where they can literally do this and it's like you can see the actual numbers. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
And the sun sets right over there too.
Yeah, you guys have such a good view.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Like, I have never seen something that looks like this. The movie theater room looks so epic. I'm like so excited to have friends come over. It's literally going to be so fun. I love the design of the stand too. I know it's such a silly thing. Okay, so when we first walked into Total Health and Fitness, the first thing I personally thought of was, wow, this is a beautiful building. The aesthetics are insane. The design is it's really well done. I love personally things that are very open, and so for me, especially when you're working out, I like to feel not like claustrophobic at all. Well, that's cool. You can do it. I guess you can do it while you're pregnant.
Mask on everyone's here.
I know. I kind of like wearing a mask because if I don't have makeup on, then it's like, it like covers up my face. At what point when you were in the best shape of your life? When I think I was literally 16 and I had like a six-pack. So I was even in really good shape when I first went to college too. I'd work out like crazy. When did you start thinking about achieving your goal? Every day. It never leaves my brain. It never leaves my brain. Literally. What stopped you in the past? Honestly, like not knowing what to eat. That's really like the main thing.
That's true. That's a big one.
Yeah. So Total Health and Fitness is a 12-week program that I'm doing. I'm doing 12 weeks, and I have a very specific meal plan and workout plan to kind of just help me train for the rest of my life, to teach me how to eat for my body and also eat for like the amount that I'm physically exercising, which is really important because you want to make sure you're getting, you know, enough calories.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, look at you.
I know, it's so fun.
Join the vlog. Have more fun.
I know, right? I'm like, am I considered blonde now or like?
You're blonde. That's totally blonde.
I know, it's crazy.
You look awesome.
It's so crazy.
You look amazing. You're gonna have more fun now.
Blonde still have more fun.
We do have more fun. Yes. Okay, you ready?
Measuring your
The
weight.
robot lady will walk you through it.
We'll tell you when to grab the handles and you pull them out to your side straight arms.
Okay.
Weight measurement is completed.
So the first thing that we did when I went into Total Health is they had me stand on this BMI machine, and it basically looks at your whole entire body. I don't know how it does it. It's crazy to me, but it's so cool. And it tells you your fat percentage and your muscle percentage and how many calories you burn in a day, along with like your weight, along with a ton of other things as well.
Starting your in-body test. Do not talk or move during the test.
This is the fanciest one I have.
The test is completed.
Done?
I think so. I don't know if I can put it down. Maybe.
Oh,
I'm so curious to see what you think about it.
Got it.
Just curious to see like what's gonna happen from the beginning and then at the end, especially because this
It's
is like
gonna be
the
a full
least
transformation.
shape that I've ever.
You know what? That's
So
okay.
that's okay.
Because
We
you know
love
what?
it.
All set.
Okay, perfect.
Tara, this is a weird year for everybody,
know.
and it's a hard year.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? And
Totally.
people I noticed at our gym that we go to, Total or Treehouse, so many people aren't coming back. They're
Oh, I bet.
fearful, and then
Yeah.
the thing is they sit at home and they don't do any activity and they put on weight and they feel miserable.
And then it's getting
And that's like the last thing you should do
Yeah.
when you need to build immunities and strength, and I feel like it's empowering,
I agree.
you know?
No, I agree. And for your mental health too, like there's so many benefits.
Yes.
Like that's why I love working out. It's just because the mental benefits
Yeah.
are like just crazy.
Do you have kids or do you have any young ones?
Not yet.
So, yeah, we don't have anybody watching the kids, but it's nice when you turn on.
Yes.
Even if we were at full capacity, there'd only be 5 people in here at a time.
Okay.
And everybody's with the trainer. So this is all by appointment only. So our main focus here is we want to teach you to not need us.
So I actually grew up playing sports my whole life. I was in insanely good shape. Like I was very athletically built. I had, you know, anywhere between like a 6 to a 4 pack of abs, like just very well built because I was so active and ate very healthy, and I, you know, really valued that. And then once I got married, it was like, oh, I'm not a 24-year-old man. Like I can't eat the same things that Colby's eating, but I was.
So if I look at what you're doing and how we would change it up, so there are really 3 rules that we build into everybody's program.
Okay. So
Kim's probably told you, but we work with all types of clients. So we're not just a weight loss center. Like we help people gain weight, we help people balance blood sugar, get off of medications, but people come to us just to learn how to eat. So there are 3 fundamentals that we build into the program. The first is eating every few hours. So there's a room for improvement with you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you're only eating 2 meals during the day.
I know, or once.
Yeah, but that's an easy fix.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
The second rule is balance each meal with protein, carbs, and fats.
Okay.
So that one would be maybe a little bit less obvious that we could make an improvement, but we still could. Meaning like your afternoon snack that you sometimes have might be an apple or a cutie. That's going to be all carbohydrate as a fruit. We're not combining a protein or a fat with that. So what occurs there is, are you familiar with what carbohydrates digest into?
Sugar?
Sugars, yep.
Okay, yeah.
And if they're eaten alone, they'll digest faster than if they were paired with a protein.
Oh.
So if we have just an apple, you'll have a faster influx of sugar, then you're going to have a bit more of a reduction as far as then your body produces insulin and will pull that sugar back down.
So your levels are going like this?
Yep,
so
you're getting
it's
more
like
of
your
a...
energy? Because my energy is always like at the end of the day. And
You're
it's
not
always
eating
like
anything.
3 or 4.
Where's energy
Your
coming
blood
from?
sugar's all over the place.
I know.
Where are you getting energy from in here? And then with the workout, what's nice about our approach is we're very physiology based, and that we don't buy into the hype of you have to do 60 minutes to be effective, or you don't burn fat until after 20 minutes on the treadmill. Like all these are just myths. So there's 3 things that would make your workout effective. One of these 3 has to be true every week. We need to lift more weight than last week. That's easy, right? We need to do more sets or repetitions or exercises than last week. Also easy since you weren't working out last week. Or we need to reduce down the rest interval between your sets.
Okay.
Making your workout more dense. So I'll make sure that at least one of those 3 things is true each week, and then we'll work out together on the gym floor to make sure we're on the same page as far as intensity.
Awesome.
And are there any specific images, I guess something like the photo, like
Yes,
when
let
you
me show you.
picture being in shape?
I will show you exactly who I'm thinking of.
Is there a specific marker, like ab definition that's important, or your shoulders? Like is there a certain body part that you envision this will change?
Mainly like my stomach,
Okay.
but at the same time, for sure, like I love toned everywhere, but like I love like a perky, like not big butt, but kind of.
Shapely.
Yeah, very like, honestly big is a good word.
Okay.
I want to lengthen my body too. I want to look a lot taller and just lean and like
You
sexy.
are
Like,
tall, yeah.
But like Victoria's Secret model, like that's like my goal. My body, that's the best way to describe it.
Do you want me to make you taller? You want me to like change your bone structure?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm just making a
I
note of
might
things you
just
want me
put
to
me on a
do.
stretcher and
Aren't
just
you
pull my
already
whole body.
5'9"?
You want to change your hair color? No one's gonna even recognize you.
I know.
So let me show you an example of a program. So everything we do is very goal driven. That's the most important thing, is that even though we're always about sustainability, we want to teach you a lifestyle you really can do forever. We don't lose sight of the fact that you're here to hit specific numbers that we're about to set for you.
Totally.
So he set a goal to drop 63 pounds, wanted to drop his body fat percentage 16 points. So I worked with him from December until the beginning of April, and he had lost, I think, 42, 43 of those pounds. So he was on a great track. Like I said, just with
that's
quarantine,
awesome.
he had to take a break.
Yeah.
But if we look at his numbers, we're tracking not just his weight, but also his body fat percentage, his lean body mass, so everything other than fat.
Okay.
We don't just
cool.
come in each week and it's like, hey, here's a new lunch. Well,
Yeah.
do we need to change your lunch because of your results? What did you like? What did you not like? Are your results trending in the correct direction at the correct pace?
I don't know why anybody would choose to do like a fad diet or something where they can literally do this and it's like you can see the actual numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
This will be an education for you every week. So you'll be learning this as you go along, and then it becomes seriously ingrained. It becomes a habit. So then you're not going to be counting things and thinking, is how much protein is this?
Yeah.
How much? You'll know.
Okay, we're out.
So there you go. You can take that with you.
Thank you.
And then here's my info.
Okay, So I think that's one of the coolest things about them is just how they customize everything for me. So it was really cool again to, you know, just be sitting down with them and talking. And I've also been sharing a lot of the behind the scenes on my Instagram stories every day when I'm, you know, doing my program or I'm meal prepping. It's like a whole new lifestyle almost, it feels like, for me, because when you get out of the swing of something for so long, it's like crazy to get back into it, but I'm like very excited and I'm so motivated and, you know, I'll do anything at this point. I was like, this can literally change my life, and then I can also help change other people's lives. So I'm very excited to just get back to those athlete roots and get going. This looks so cool.
Isn't this so cute?
Wow, I like take a photo because it looks so epic.
And look how cool the basketball court looks with the logo. It looks so great.
Oh my gosh, the logo does look so cool.
Yeah, it looks great.
Wow, that looks awesome. Okay, so when we first walked into the clubhouse, I was honestly blown away. Like, I have never seen something that looks like this, especially for an apartment. I didn't even have words to describe it. It was so insanely beautiful. The coolest thing about the clubhouse is honestly how they have everything that you could possibly need there to entertain yourself or convenience. Like, they have a convenience store, a nail salon, massage rooms. They literally have it all. I'm all for that. Anything to make my life easier, sign me up. I've never seen any other apartment that is this epic. Anywhere, not even just in Utah, but just like anywhere else. And it looks so good and it's so clean and like environmental. I used to play basketball when I was in high school.
Did
so
you?
Yeah, I did. And so I'm like, ooh, I'm like basketball court. I'm like bringing back my roots.
There you go.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, even if someone doesn't play basketball, you're almost like tempted to try out that court.
I know, right? Totally.
Like, I have no aim, but I'll be there for sure.
Okay, so after we checked out the little lobby area when you first walk in, we went and looked at the indoor pool, and the indoor pool is so insane. It's so cool. It's like the chicest pool I've ever seen in an apartment before. It's amazing. And then we went upstairs and we saw the future gym, which I personally am very excited about because I love anything fitness related. Sign me up. I'm there for it. I'm excited too to like be able to work out with Colby just as a couple and, you know, a few feet away from our house. I'm very excited about that.
So these are the massage rooms.
Wow.
That's like
oh my gosh. Stop. I'm obsessed with this.
Isn't that pretty with the
That's
waterfall
so pretty.
counter?
That is
Wow, that's, oh, I love waterfall.
So like, you know, you have a rough day, just come up for massage here.
And then we were shown the movie theater room and the future game room. The movie theater room looks so epic. I'm like so excited to have friends come over and just watch a movie and then go swimming in the pool, grab a drink from the convenience store. It's literally going to be so fun. And then we looked at the convenience store, and the convenience store was so cool. I got to see the layout of everything and it looks so awesome. I'm very excited because I'm such a last minute person. So for me, having something, you know, that's like very convenient and quick on site close to my house. Then after we toured the inside, we went outside and did the little mini office space. So it's kind of like a Starbucks, but without, you know, like available to the public. They have like this mini future coffee bar, and then they have all these different tables that they'll have, you know, set up. If you are looking for somewhere in Salt Lake to live, I definitely recommend Soleil. Their team is very quick to respond. They're awesome. As you can see, the clubhouse is truly amazing and you really can't go wrong, honestly. Having an indoor and outdoor pool, a basketball court, which the basketball court is also epic, you know, just a gym, just all the different things that I showed you in this video. I definitely recommend living at Soleil. It's great. It's a great place to live.
So this is like that party room, like you guys have like a birthday party, it's gonna have like a place. Yeah, exactly. You can rent out this space, you have access to this outdoor patio. Like, it'll just be so fun.